Fresh off winning a championship with the Boston Cannons, Bryce Wasserman, the 2020 MLL MVP, joining us now. Bryce, just can you sum up in like a couple of sentences what this week and run was like?
I mean, I'm gonna have a hard time summing it up. I've kind of been speechless these last 24 hours. Really, just to sum it up, it was incredible. The league did a great job. Obviously, there were some bumps in the road, but us as the Cannons and as an organization, we knew that we had one goal, and that was to play on Sunday and win that game on Sunday, right? So no matter how we got there, how it ended up, we got there to Sunday and we won that championship. So I'm speechless right now.
What are the roller coasters of emotion like on Saturday, especially knowing you're trying to figure out if you're going to play in the semifinals? Obviously, that's such a big game, and then all the uncertainty that goes around it. What are those roller coasters like Saturday into Sunday?
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head right there. It was a roller coaster, right? You got the positive test coming in on Friday night. Saturday morning, we wake up and we all have to get the test shoved up our nose right there in the morning. Kind of waiting around the hotel, waiting to see the results of if any more guys are positive or anything like that. And then, I mean, we didn't even know when we were going to play our next game once we got our tests back. So we were kind of sitting there getting those tests back, trying to think if we need to flip a switch to get ready to play Denver in like an hour or so after that. So you're right, it definitely was a roller coaster. But when the league and the Bayhawks and the Hammerheads made their decisions to withdraw from the tournament and they pushed the game back, we kind of were able to take a deep breath on Saturday night, had a team meeting, recap their scouting report a little bit, and went out there on Sunday.
Obviously, there were guys on your team that decided they didn't want to go out there and play after the positive test. Walk me through your thought process. Like, how do you process that, knowing you have a chance to play in a championship, which is a dream, but obviously there are other concerns?
Right, and that our team meeting after the test results came back, the thing that we talked about was it's a personal decision, right? Everyone has a different life story, especially in these times. So our decision as a team was everyone has their individual decision. It's respected by everyone on the team. No one's going to second guess anyone who decided to leave or decided to stay. As you said, we had a few guys that chose to leave for their different reasons, and we're teammates for life, and we couldn't have got to Sunday without them. Me personally, I have the antibodies somehow. I went and got that test like a month ago, so I felt pretty safe playing, and I came there for one reason, that was to lift the trophy up on Sunday.
You walked through your life story afterward, talking about going from feeling like you missed an opportunity to be recruited back there in Maryland when you were growing up in high school, and then everything that leads up into being a professional lacrosse champion. As you've had a chance to kind of let that sink in, how important of a moment is this in your lacrosse career?
I mean, I think it's one of the most important ones. Like you touched on right there, the story I talked about on ESPN after the game. I'm literally sitting here in the BWI airport, same airport that I talked about in that story, you know, so for it to all come full circle like that and to kind of have this sense of accomplishment, all those hard-working hours kind of by myself when no one was watching, I'm speechless. It couldn't feel better as a player to have it pay off like this on the stage that it did.
And I think that's one of my favorite parts about professional lacrosse are the people like you that maybe didn't have a chance on the absolute highest level and the largest stage in college, but continued to work and continued to try to get better into their professional career to kind of do what you just did. What kind of like proof is it to yourself or maybe to other people that like, hey, you know what? That guy that put in all that work for all these different years is one of the best players.
Right. I mean, I hope that it's a story that at least one kid out there watching yesterday or today could relate to. You know, I didn't go to Loyola Blakefield or Boys Latin. I didn't go to Hopkins or Maryland or Penn State or anything like that. So I really hope that it can resonate with someone, that you don't have to kind of check those boxes that other people look for as a lacrosse player. And it's all about the work that you do, and you can end up winning an MLL championship.
So, I mean, it was a quick week and a half that you guys went through, but it was a season. How do you celebrate this?
Yeah, we had a fun time last night with the team. The league did a good job. We had the tent out front of the hotel, just us. We were able to have a night with the trophy, which was a ton of fun with the guys. I love this team. Couldn't be happier to be a Boston Cannon. And I know Rob Hale is cooking up something big for the Cannons in Boston sometime this winter. the quote was, "We're getting gaudy rings." So I couldn't be more excited for that.
I mean, you mentioned this team. You guys didn't, I mean, you had just joined the squad. Like, I'm sure you knew some of the guys at different points in your lacrosse career and growing up, but like this team kind of just gelled together fast. Like, how did you do it?
Yeah, I mean, you said it best. They had a good core group from their last year's team that had a very strong showing in the MLL season, and then you add in some new pieces, and I think the whole week was a learning process of all of us kind of learning how to play with each other on a new team. You talk about even Randy Stotts was only there for an hour of the 4 hours of practice that we had, just obviously with the things going on with his wife and everything and his newborn kid. So yeah, I mean, I think every game we came together a little bit better, and we kept taking steps over the course of the week. And I think yesterday was kind of like the culmination of the whole week of gelling together, and I couldn't be more excited to play with those guys again.
I mean, how good was it to be on an attack line with John Upgren and Mark Cockerton with the hands they showed off yesterday?
Yeah, they made it very easy for me. I've been trying to hide it from the interview. But
oh, jeez.
Yeah, I ended up, I guess I broke my hand in the third quarter. So I went to the offensive huddle. I was like, Uppy, I can't shoot. This is all you, dude. Like, and he had an incredible game. He's been having very great games over the whole course of the tournament. He just didn't really have the stats, but he was setting picks for everybody. He was getting people open. He was drawing slides, moving the ball. I couldn't be happier for Uppy that he kind of blew up yesterday.
So this shortened season worked out well for you because you got injured right at the right time for everything to still work out.
Yeah, right. I've got 10 months to figure this out now.
Hey, one quick thing. I mean, because I've held the trophy. Were you surprised how heavy it was?
So shocked, especially with this thing going on. Someone warned me. They're like, don't hold that thing. Yeah, that thing is heavy. They don't prepare you for that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it might be that heavy, but it is solid. But when you win a championship, it's a little bit easier to hoist over your head. Yep. Bryce, congratulations, man. Safe travels. Be safe and enjoy the championship.
Thanks, Travis. Same to you.